everyone. Here we are, some football time. Actually, the last game of the regular season, so I'm pretty excited. This game actually has some meaning, and also, meaning as far as playoff hunt, but also the last game of the season. And, coming to the end of this awesome season I played, I don't know how many games I have to figure it out, but, it's been long. And not long in a bad sense, long in a good sense. I've enjoyed every game. I've enjoyed every, odd game where the underdog completely wins, destroys the team that should have won. There's been some overtime games that have been great. There's been some comebacks, all kinds of just great stuff. Really just enjoying the whole experience of running this league and, just seeing what happens. I'm looking forward to the off season too. Gonna come up with some off-season rules to see how things might change for next season, because I'm definitely going to have another season. So, okay, I'll just quickly go over last game I played was Hamilton at Regina. Let's just have a quick look at the standings here. Regina 7-11. They're out of the playoff race. Hamilton 8-10. They're 2 games back of Quebec and Toronto, so they're out of the playoff race too. So, but anyways, it was a pretty good game. Regina went up 7-0. Then Hamilton with a big second quarter, 21 points. But Regina in the end, a touchdown each quarter, winning 28-24. So it's a pretty good game. So today's game is Quebec Royale at the Winnipeg Red Foxes. Winnipeg currently in first place, 12-6. Okanagan was in second after last week, and let's just have a look here. Okanagan, they're crushing Halifax, 39-3. So Okanagan is currently tied with Winnipeg, so Winnipeg will need to win this game to take first for sure, and if they lose, I'll have to check the tiebreakers, I'm not really sure. And Quebec, 10-8, tied with Toronto at 10-8 as of last week. And Toronto this week, Saskatoon at Toronto, and Saskatoon won on the road 19-16 in that one. So Toronto has lost. Quebec can take third place and the last playoff spot in the East if they win. If they lose, again, we got to go with tiebreaker. So let's get this started. We got the ratings all up already. Home advantage, we're going to go with some really low rankings here. Quebec F, C, C, D, and Winnipeg D, D, C, C. So I'm going to go with, this first quarter is F versus D, but I'm going to go with quarter 2 D up to a C, just to get rid of some of those turnovers. The D and the F ratings both have 2 turnovers out of 6 on the scoring chart. And C just has 1, so that's where I'm going to roll there. Let's go quarter 1 here. Okay, let's get this game going and get this over with here. Quarter 1, Quebec or Winnipeg. Who gets the ball first? It will be Quebec. So the Royale with first ball. All right, let's get going. That's 4 minutes off the clock, down to the 11-minute mark, and that is a F4. F4, that's a missed field goal. Is it a single? Yes, it's a rouge. There you go. So Quebec goes up 1-0. Winnipeg, 5 minutes. So down to the 6-minute mark. That's a D5. Oh, that's a touchdown. Look at that. On their first possession. That is a TD pass. So the fans are happy about that. So here we go, 4 more minutes, down to the 2-minute mark. The Royale with a 2. Quebec with an F. F2. Oh, that is a scoring play. All right, scoring on the Fs and Ds here. That's a TD7. What kind of TD is it? That is a TD pass. So Quebec coming right back with their own touchdown. All right, Red Foxes here. Oh, we're into the second quarter now. 3 minutes. That's down to the 14-minute mark. So Winnipeg with a C6. That's another touchdown. Both teams are just into it here. That's a TD run this time. So after 1 quarter, it's Quebec Royale 8 and Winnipeg Red Foxes 7. All right, Quebec's ball. Winnipeg with the touchdown, so they're up 14-8. Down to the 10-minute mark. That's a 4, Quebec, C4. There's a field goal. So 14-11. All right. Winnipeg down to the, so quick series here, 1 minute 3. Winnipeg, C3. They got to punt it away. All right, Quebec, what do you got here? 3 minutes down to the 6-minute mark. Ooh, Quebec with a C1 interception. Not what they wanted to see. Winnipeg, can they take advantage here? Winnipeg will be in the B column. So it's another quick series, 1 minute, and that is a B5. Yeah, TD pass 7. So they take full advantage of that turnover with another big score. So we're looking at Quebec 7, or sorry, Winnipeg 14 to 21, 21 to 11. So down by 10, 2 scores. All right, down to the 2-minute mark. Oh, Quebec again, 1. We're in the second quarter. C1, another interception, 2 in a row. Something tells me they're going to be throwing in their backup there. They're not happy with that. Big game here, and they can't afford to be monkeying around with a quarterback who's throwing interceptions. So that's a 5. So that takes us out of the second quarter. 14 points for Winnipeg, and Quebec 3 with 2 interceptions. So at halftime, Winnipeg Red Foxes 21, Quebec Royale 11. So still down by 10, and yes, Q3 Winnipeg starts with the ball as they kicked Quebec at the beginning of the game. So down to the 11-minute mark. So we're both in the C rating here in quarter 3. So that's a C3. Got punted away. Quebec, what do you got for us here? Oh, a long drive, 6-minute drive down to the 5-minute mark. Quebec C5. That is a field goal. All right, so that puts them at 14, 21, down by a touchdown. They're within it, and that's a 1, so another quick drive. So that is a Winnipeg C3, another punt. Winnipeg they just can't get any points on the board here. Quebec's defense playing some good ball. So down to the 0-minute mark of the third quarter, it's a 3, Quebec C3. They have to punt it away too. And so we're into quarter 4. So only 3 points scored for Quebec in that quarter. Winnipeg is shut out, and Winnipeg will start the ball. So we are looking at, after 3 quarters, the Royals 14 and the Red Foxes 21. And we're looking at Winnipeg with a C rating, Quebec with a D. So Winnipeg has a bit of an advantage there, but we'll see what happens. Okay, 2 minutes down to the 13-minute mark. Winnipeg C2. That's a missed field goal. Just a missed field goal. No rouge there. So they could have went ahead to make it a 2-score game, and they just missed that one. It was a nice long one with the side wind. I don't know. It's down to the 7-minute mark. As a long drive. That's a 4, Quebec D4. Missed field goal. And yes, they score the rouge for a single. Ooh, this is coming down to the end. Winnipeg, we'll see what the time clock looks like. 4 minutes, down to 3-minute mark. They score a 4, C4. That's a field goal. And so we're looking at 21, 24, 14, 24. Yeah, I don't know. I think they're done. I think Quebec is done here. We'll see what happens. I got to score roll 3 or less on the time back. Oh, I rolled a 1, but that's no good because I rolled a 1 on the green die, and Quebec is D1 interception, maybe going for the long, almost the end of the game here, going for the long bomb, and just as you know, the Hail Mary, and what happens typically with the Hail Mary is it just doesn't work out. So Quebec with the interception. Unfortunately, that's 3 interceptions for them this game. It's probably would have lost it for them. And yeah, so 2 minutes, so the game is over. We're looking at Quebec scoring 1 and Winnipeg scoring 3. And so our final today is Quebec Royale 15 and Winnipeg Red Foxes 24. So Winnipeg with the big win. What did we say there? Winnipeg with the win puts them at 13. So Winnipeg finishes first in the West. They will have the home playoff game there in the West Division Final. Quebec with the loss puts them at 10-9. And what did I say about Toronto? 10-9. Toronto lost also, so we're gonna have to go and see. Well, let's just have a quick look right now. What is the sheet there? Quebec and Toronto. So Quebec lost to Toronto away, and they just beat Toronto. So they're 1-1, and so it's going to have to go to scores between the games. Yeah, I'll have to have a look at that, and I guess next video you'll find out who made the playoffs there. So okay, thanks everyone. We'll see you next time.